Hello, my name is Theresa Breslin.
My name's Leiper.
And this is an illustrated treasury of Scottish mythical creatures. Today I wanted to read one story from you, and it's called The Archer and the Island Beast. And this is an old clan tale from the northeast of Scotland that's similar to the story of William Tell. The Thane of Moray was a cruel and greedy man. He ruled his fiefdom of Elgin in the north of Scotland, neither wisely nor well. The people on his lands lived in poverty, for he made them pay heavy taxes and did not look after them, though this was his duty. In the Thane's fiefdom there was a small stretch of water known as Loch Loy. It was surrounded by thick forest, fertile fields and a pretty village. Near the village there lived a boy. The boy could hunt better than anyone else in the area and was supremely skilled with a bow or an arrow. Using a single arrow he could bring down a running rabbit in a field or the swiftest deer in the forest. Often he gave what he caught to the children of the village. One autumn something truly terrifying appeared. The sky darkened as an enormous winged beast with hooked talons, glittering eyes and a gaping mouth flew overhead. It gobbled 16 sacks of grain from the miller's store and 19 long loaves from the baker's shop. It guzzled a gallon of water from the loch and then looked about for somewhere to rest. The birds fled, and the beast claimed the island of Loch Loy as its own. The island beast was lazy and not inclined to fly far or indeed leave the island. The local villagers were so scared of the island beast that they made sure it was fed regularly. Every week they piled the beast's dinner onto a small boat and sent it sailing over to the island. During the course of the next 7 days, the beast would eat the food on the boat, and occasionally, if it was especially hungry, it ate the boat too. The news of this reached the ears of the Thane of Moray in his castle. He decided he would have to rid his fiefdom of the island beasts. At first the people of Loch Loy were glad when their Thane arrived. They thought he had come to battle against the island beasts. But the Thane ordered the villagers to go and slay the beast. The people begged him to send his guards to kill the beast, but the Thane refused. He told his guards to put a few of the villagers in a boat and set its course to the island. They did not come back. The Thane sent some more. They also did not return. When the Thane heard of the boy, who was so accurate in his aim that he never missed his target, he sent for him and said, "I order you to go to the island in Loch Loy and kill the island beast." The boy looked at the Thane of Moray and said, "What if I refuse?" "You will die where you stand," the Thane shouted, furious that the boy should question his order. The boy looked at the Thane of Moray and said, "Very well, I will obey your order." The Thane was angry at the boy's manner, and he decided to punish him. "Let us see how marvellous a hunter you really are," he said. "You will be allowed to take only one arrow with you to the island." The boy selected an arrow from his quiver and examined it carefully. He laid it down near the bucket of pitch by the village fire. Then he chose another arrow, dipped it into the pitch bucket, and this one, along with a glowing peat in a clay pot, he took with him. He left the first arrow behind. The villagers made ready the boat that ferried the supplies to the island beast. The boat was packed with 3 cows, 2 hogs and a duck. The boy lay down and hid himself while the boat was cast loose to drift with the currents across the waters of the Loch Loy. When it bumped into the island, the boy peeked over the rim of the boat. The huge head of the beast was directly in front of him. He peered closer. The beast was sleeping. If he wanted to kill the island beast using only one arrow, it had to be awake, and it might attack him. He had faced wild animals in the forest, but none like this. The boy's heart began to beat hard in his chest. Then he thought of the children, the village children becoming slaves of the ruthless Thane, and he summoned his courage for what he must do. First, he chased the 3 cows off the boat. The island beast opened one eye a tiny bit. "Ah," it grunted, "there is the main course of my meal." Next the boy pushed the 2 hogs off the boat. The island beast opened his other eye a tiny bit. "Ah," it growled, "there is the dessert course of my meal." Last of all, the boy flapped his hands so that the duck flew off the boat and came to rest by the shoreline, quacking at the sight of clear water. The island beast opened both eyes and its mouth too. "Ah!" it bellowed. "This will be the starter course of my meal," and it stretched its neck towards the water to eat the duck with a single gulp. The boy stood up. He set his arrow alight and shot it straight and true. And the blazing arrow flew down the beast's throat and pierced its heart right through. And with a hideous howl, the island beast's head crashed to the ground, and the thud shook the whole island. When the people of Loch Loy saw the boy returning, they cheered loudly, and raising him onto their shoulders, they carried him to the village. Everyone was rejoicing, but the Thane was not pleased.